What's up? Who we got up in here first? Is that Adam? Let me see. I didn't have my YouTube up. Mid. What's up, Mid? Got first in here. 8WT, Makina, Adam Theory, Bro, Albert, Mr. Unbranded, Mr. Doc. How we doing, guys? We got Pete, Paladin. What's cracking? Oh, that's not Technoax. Gabriel. Hello. Lindsay. Oh man, come on, Glove, do your thing. Vic, my brother. And I do not like how this glove is fitting today. Okay. I don't like these gloves today. These are supposed to be large. Oh no, they're medium. What do you know? Alright, I gotta do some tokens real quick for eBay. Hopefully I can get them done before the mail comes. Bam. Bam. What's up, Sean? Shakir. My arch enemy. Alright, I need dish and dish. Let's see. 12, 24. 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yep. Baby hands, huh? What's up, Chris? Luscuzzy. Man, these tweezers used to pick up 3 freaking caps at a time, and now I can only get them to pick up 2. Must be like bent or something. You too, Scuzzy. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a fantastic... It's Thursday today. Damn. Weird, because we had Monday off, so... Week went by super quick. What's up, Yeti? Hey, what did Lindsay say? Huh? Four. 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 5. Not really, Devin. No. So Joseph? All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. All right, we got 8 tokens for eBay. Hope we can get those out before the mail comes. Sweet. Man, that machine sounds so good. I like it. All right, now we do this Mac. Carlos. It doesn't look like the water damage got to this side of the board, so hopefully it is really just before I do anything. Oh, looks like one of the fans isn't working. That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't think they spin independently on this model. I think they both spin together, but not sure. Pretty sure it's supposed to have like the battery icon pop up even if it isn't turning on. Not good. And full fan speed is also not good. Well, guess we can swap it over and see if it helps, but that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. Volts.
half an amp. No display. Eek. Full fan speed is not good. No bueno. Sheesh. Damn, I'm gonna do all this work I know, and it's not gonna work. Swapping it all to this new frame here, and it's not gonna work. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Well. Oh, that's kind of a good sign. Okay, hit the power button. Alright, maybe it's alright. Let's see. Maybe? Just maybe? Oh, yay! Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. That's good. Hey, Mark. Hey, mine. G-Main. What's cracking, guys? Let's see. Let me see. Oop, that one works. How's it going with you, brother? What's new? Job's going well, Mark? Le Pimp Page. Thanks for the follow. What is that doing on there? Huh. Nice. Wow. That's awesome. Sounds fun. Alright, now this I need to get a... if I still have my... Hell yeah, Mark. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congrats. 50's an accomplishment. Well, you both look great for 50. Yeah, I am. Super swamped. Huh? I'm trying my best. Got a great team at the booter here, so makes it easier to do my thing. Oh, damn. Oh, for sure, Mark, yeah. You can't really repair the original DVD drives. I mean, occasionally, but generally I just swap them out for another one. But yeah, we can handle that with you. You can do that. Make sure this thing is printing properly over here. Yes, it is. Yay. Yes, sir. Okay. So we got that bad boy off. Oh, a little bit of liquid damage in the screen here. Hopefully there's not much of that. Yoink. Oh, yeah. There's 2 more screws I forgot to take off. Oh, sick, dude. These came with new fans. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's a plus. New speakers, new fan. The battery probably does not work, but we'll see. Okay, screen's done. Silver and space gray in one. Yeah, La Pimp. This is a brand new space gray bottom, and it's got a silver top. All right, so we'll have to see. It said the battery was no good on this, but it is a brand new battery, so maybe it's still good. That's awesome, though, that the fan comes with it. So that's probably why the other fan wasn't working, because it does connect to the keyboard. These ones connect to the keyboard, and the keyboard was what was water damaged. So we do need to swap out the Touch ID. Wait, that's the headphone jack. Oops. Oops, that's not it. It's right here, derp. Right here. Where does that plug in there? Huh. That's interesting. All right, let's see how this works. How in the world do you get that out? Oh, okay. I guess that is really strange. All right, so I need to take the fan off so I can get this cable out. Yeah, it does, yeah. It does suck. Okay, so that's good enough. Let's take this. Technically, I think I could have just unplugged it from here, but that's okay. So, yoink. And then Onibaku. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've been I've been live like every day. But yeah, glad you're back. That's for the Wi-Fi. This is for the other thing which we don't need anymore. Oh no. Oh no, don't strip. Don't strip. Ah, you motherfucker. Nice, dude. Do it. Okay. Hopefully this isn't totally stripped. Okay. You butthole. Little butter screws. There's that. Yeah, this is a MacBook. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, Helly. Neato. Time for an upgrade. Alright, now it's time to take out the board. Okay. think that's going to be it. I think. Where is this one? Where's that plugged in? Where's this plugged in at? Why does that feel... Oh! I see. The fan. Yoink. And, oof. Okay. One spot of water damage, so we'll have to clean that up and see. I'm not doing any board repair, so if this thing has issues, they're gonna not be happy. Eesh. No idea what part of the board that is, but that does not look good. Alright, well hopefully it continues to work as it's supposed to. Yaki!
Sweet yams away. I've been watching like the forest movement. It's insane. Just like some people are just like opening like basketball, reverse Pokeball. And that's the most they have the box. I think like 100, 140.
My X1 Carbon showing up here. Let me see. All right. Oh, they did not have the button? I swear it was in there. Interesting. Okay. So. Oh, no. Okay, that was... I need to get their button. Oh, I hate this song. Alright. Actually, yeah, I think all four need to come out. One, two, three, four. Have you ever played Jack Bros? Game's hella boring. It's not a good game.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it last time.
Yeah, it's not good. But it's expensive because of the dude, you know. They made it.
That was because those are released in North America, right?
Isn't there a Japanese one?
That was only Japanese.
Oh, is it not? I'm pretty sure there's an American Jack Bros. No, I'm pretty sure.
I thought so. I just assumed that's the only game that was not released out here. The commercial one.
I honestly don't know. Maybe you're right. I might be wrong about that. Oh, nice, ET. Well, nobody has to care. You're the only one that needs to care, really. Even if it's bad, you're the only one that has to live with it. But, dude, that's congratulations, ET. That's awesome. So much fun getting new stuff. You can do more work, do it better, easier. What kind of scope did you get? A Beaver scope, huh? I didn't even know they made scopes. Neato.
Never mind.
What?
It was released in North America.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I just didn't know if I was right or not. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, it's meh. It's worth playing, but I mean, it's really just like a status for the system. Like
Yeah, I heard that ET game was one of the best games of all time.
for Atari.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Right?
the game's ridiculous. It's hard to even figure out what you need to do. You like literally need to read the manual to figure out.
You have one right here because people threw like a bunch of them in the trash.
Oh yeah, well it wasn't people.
Like from the landfill and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't people. It was the distributors. They did that. Yeah, not people, but then they dug them all out and sold them. It was a.
I was gonna say, when you guys gonna expand the store? I heard that you guys were gonna do that like 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for the spot that we're trying to get, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to be much of an expansion for the storefront because like the spot for the front of the store is like pretty much the same size. It's going to be more so that we can put stuff in the back and have more storage for back here is really what it's mainly for. So I don't know if it's going to happen or not because it depends on the landlord if she wants to work with me on that. We'll see. Yeah.
You want like more room to like put cars on and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it'll have a little bit more room, but it's not going to have a lot. What's up?
Just a quick question. So we have a GameCube we're testing. The Wii won't read, it can read other GameCube but won't read this one. I don't know if there's like a dual layer situation with GameCube discs as well, but the GameCube reads it just fine.
Okay. I'm not sure about that one.
So we tested the Wii like with Brawl and stuff like that, and it reads that too, which I know that's like one of the harder games to read through, so I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Okay, I just want to know if that was like a known thing or something. Thank you.
But,
I was saying thank you.
oh, cool. Nice. Excellent, dude. Well, I hope you like it, ET, and it helps you do your thing. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, is if you like it. All right. Cool beans. Let's go ahead and tie the motherboard in now.
For the destined rivals. Yep. Do you know how much they are at the other places?
Yeah.
How much?
$9.99.
All right. Okay. What are we limiting?
5.
Okay. Okay. Touch ID. Headphone jack. And USB-C. And then I did actually take the headphone jack ones out of here. They turned out really well, Yaki. Am I getting another one? Nah. Why? Did I say that I was? No, I'm not getting another one. Alright, so screws. Let's put this guy here. This guy here. And this little dude. No, here. This little guy. And this guy here. Oops. This one here. This one here. And the little guy here. Cool, cool, cool. Now we can put these dudes on. This dude here. This dude goes clipped underneath. There. Yoink. And these guys. Damn, Mike. Sorry to hear that. Isn't that a government website or no? I guess not. Yeah, USPS. I thought stamps.com was part of like the United States Postal Service, but maybe not. Alright, that's all good. And then this is for the Wi-Fi thingy. And then the rest is good. So let's plug the screen in. Yeah, kind of like pirate ship. All right, so these dudes go like that. We can put these 4 screws down. One. 2. 3, 4. Okay, and then the Wi-Fi screw. And then these dudes. Yoink. Yeah, pirate ship is great. Yoink. Oh, nice. Yaki. That's right. There's a lot of that stuff out there. You just have to make it yourself. Have you ever used the Wi-Fi one? What's it called? I forget what the one's called, but it has Wi-Fi and you can like download and basically like download the games and play them. It doesn't like, it just downloads them into like RAM, I think, and then you play them. Oh, hell yeah. Damn. 15 months, dude. Wow. Thank you, Makina. That's awesome. That was a very, very long time supporting me. I appreciate that. Booty Nation. Woo woo. All right. Wi-Fi's are in. LCD is in. Motherboard screws are in. Last thing that I need to do is going to be the hinge covers. Screw Makina. What are you going to do about that, Makina? What are you going to do about that? You going to let Sean talk to you like that? Why aren't you? There we go. Alright, and then all these stupid little freaking iPhone screws. Never heard of it, Zach. Road crafter, huh? All right. Holy smokes, that was a lot. Yeah.
Have a bid for PS4 controller from me here, okay?
Yeah, down here.
It's just stuff when you have time to.
Yeah, I mean, when you have time, when it's like kind of boring up there and not anything to do, then, you know, we can do it when you have enough people here to
Yeah, I know Batman.
pick up the slot.
Rearranging some of the Genesis and SNES games because I think all the good ones aren't being seen.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make it to where all the good ones stand out a bit more.
Yeah, we're going to have to probably take out a bunch of the back stock on there. Ones that won't sell, like Monopoly and Battleship and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. All screws are counted for. Pretty sick. Now, Perfect. And power. Let's see. I guess I could see if both fans are running, huh? Huh. Only one fan is running still. It's very strange. I guess maybe the other fan doesn't run until it turns on? It's a little odd. And that one doesn't have a plug-in. Pretty sure. And this one is restarting. And full fan speed, which is definitely an issue with the Mobo, but we'll see. Yeah, full fan speed is not good. I don't know why that's doing that, but it was doing it before. And only one fan running as well. Which I don't know if that's normal or not. I think both of them should be running. Definitely moving a lot of air. This one does not plug into the motherboard. It plugs into the keyboard. So maybe, I do not know. I really do not know. But full fan speed is not a good sign. Oh, I think it's turning on like normal. Yay! And now there's no full fan speed. So I guess that's good. Don't know why the other fan is not working though. Maybe that's where it was damaged on the board. But no, because the fan should be running from the keyboard.
Sorry, one more. I have that switch that you said was cooked the BIOS
Yeah.
brick. They donated this one and we sold them an OLED instead.
Okay.
So I don't know if you have a specific bin for switch parts.
I'll take it. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Of course, thank you.
Are you gonna boot? Oh, it's booting. Okay. I'm gonna let it charge for a while, see if this battery will take a charge. But I don't know why the other fan isn't working. I guess this one's CPU, this one's GPU, so maybe it's just that the GPU has... Oh! No, that was me. Maybe it's just that the GPU isn't,
Reballing is bullshit.
just restarted. Oh no. Yeah. This is definitely gonna be an issue. There is a problem. Wonderful. There's definitely an issue. Dash no good. General quote, like maybe like,
It's from online.
yeah,
It depends on the part in the laptop.
yeah, because some fans are like $20, some fans are like $60, and there's usually 2 fans on some gaming laptops, so 130 and up,
Okay.
and just restart it again. That is weird. Well, it's definitely not that overheating. So that's not good. Not good at all. Actually, I do want to see what it's doing while I have it chilling. I'll have it sitting over here. We'll let it charge up the battery, and then we'll see what happens. Volts. Okay, so it is charging. Guess we'll let it chill for a bit. Not feeling too good about that.
Made in China.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Computer booter.
It's a scam? No.
My bad, I was muted. I was looking back to see if I plugged the fan in on this MacBook, and it looks like the left fan, when I transferred it from the... It looks like I might not have plugged it in, which is sad. Because now I gotta take the motherboard back out. And I'm not sure if that battery is any good in this one, so... Alright. Let me get them to call that customer, because it could potentially have an issue with the motherboard. Where's the freaking I don't know where the darn receipt is. I'll have to have them looks it up. Hey, Ransom. 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 Can you find the invoice for that MacBook bottom that they dropped off for the MacBook? Yeah, can you find it please and print it out for me? Okay, let me get this Xbox done. Wow, did everything perfect on that one. And except for the darn fan. You want to turn on Xbox or nah? I do not see a display. Okay, well, I don't see a display. Let me go try it on the TV in case my... Actually, it looks like my capture card is messed up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is my stream going to crash? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I think my stream might crash because I have to unplug my capture card. Oh, no. All right, well, let me go try it on the TV, make sure it turns on, because, yeah, my capture card's not resetting. Awesome.
The last thing the guy said about the Xbox on the phone is he said, is there a way when you open it up to tell if the power supply is what's bad in it or something? No, just testing afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, if it still overheats after this, I mean, I doubt it, because if it literally, when it turns off and it turns back on, it should tell him, check the vents, your Xbox is overheating, and, you know, check the vents, dust it out and whatnot, make sure it's got good air. And if it's not saying that, then it's probably not overheating.
Okay, then it might be like that. I don't know. He said it was overheating, but I think he was just mainly saying it was shutting off because it was getting warm. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing is you never know. So, I mean, when you gotta tell them still having issues with that, because we're not going to sit here and play it for 2 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, what did you say the price for the surging was for the box? Oh, okay, I thought you said $299. I was like, ah. I was like, oh my goodness. All right, let me call this customer up real quickly.
I could probably sell those guys for like $2.99. No doubt.
Gross.
I know.
He said that.
I wouldn't do it, but I at this point I know I could.
I'm not saying like just curious, like what are the...
No, I'm gonna make it. Like if they buy.
All right, so this Xbox is not working.
It's just not working at all.
All right.
Post that as a thing with the. I mean, the one that we're testing right now it has on chip in it. I was playing Japanese game and
Yeah, let's just do region-free games, yeah. Is that Xbox booting up?
I did plug it in, I was turning the TV on. And it is now on.
All right, I do have to reset my capture card, and that might crash my stream. So if the stream goes down, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, if I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. Here we go. It's doing the same thing. Okay, well, give them a call then and let them know that the Xbox is not even displaying. It's resetting our thing over and over again, which means it either has an ESD booster problem or an HDMI problem or something else. I'm honestly assuming that it's maybe water damaged. $20 off. Well, 380 was for the X, not the S. You can check what GameStop's selling their used S's for. We can go below that, but I mean, if it's like 250, then yeah, we should do like 230, and then it would get like 210. Yeah, okay. Let me unplug this, and we'll see if the stream goes down. All I'm doing is unplugging my capture card, giving it a few seconds, and watch. It's gonna freaking crash. Just watch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Whew. Didn't seem to crash. Am I going to get lucky today? Ha! I got lucky today. Cool. But yeah, the Xbox actually was what crashed my capture card, because we just plugged that Xbox One or Series S into here, and then it crashed it, and then I plugged it into my TV, and my TV would find a display, and then it would go no display. Find a display, no display. So it was resetting the HDMI by finding it, and same with the TV up in the front. So it is not even turning on. For a used... How much are the Series S's in the store? No, how much are they in the store brand new? Really? They went up $100 for the S's? I know the X's did, but... Okay, well, I gotta take the motherboard out to plug this fan in, which I think I left unplugged. I can't quite tell, but I gotta take it out again. So... Suckage. 370 new? And they're 330 at GameStop used? Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. God damn it, this sucks. Well, I shouldn't have put it in wrong. That's fine. Yeah. I think that's it. What was that? See if I can get this lifted out without doing the screen. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Alright, now the fan is plugged in. Yippee. I can't believe I forgot that. That's butthole-ish. Let's see what it does now. Both fans. Okay, cool. And they don't appear to be full speed. So that's good.
If there was a diagnosis fee, all of our diagnoses would report the price of repair. So if you get diagnosed, it would be $50 diagnosis fee, and that would come off of the final price. So let's say.
Oh, now it's a full speed fan. Fun, fun, fun.
But yeah, we've tried it on three different displays. I just tried it on that last display the second time, and it's just it'll pick up the signal and then drop it again. But it's not. I honestly have no experience with Xboxes, so I'm not really sure what it is. But
It could be the ESD booster or the HDMI port, or it could be something else. So I don't know because I'm not getting a display. So.
yeah,
Oh snap, this is not supposed to be playing. Why is this playing? God dang it. Why did it go to that? This is supposed to be... Oh. I'm going to get a copyright strike. Yeah.
He was asking if we would offer him anything for parts on it if we were to
20
buy it.
bucks.
20 bucks, so it'd be 20 bucks this and then 20 bucks off if we just put the console on the controller and cables. So like if we're selling it for $250 and then we drop it to $230 because he just wants the system itself, would we still offer him 20 for this and then he can use that towards it as well?
We would give him $20 for that console. That's it. Simple.
Okay. Okay.
I don't understand.
So like usually when I would usually when we would
Well,
sell like just a unit without the controller and cables, we would take money.
I mean, at that point, we're losing money because when somebody were to buy that console from us, we would sell it for $250, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for us to sell just the console and then lose money because we're doing a favor for somebody. You know what I mean? Because like we bought that console complete, so we should be able to sell that complete. So I mean, he would basically get $20 off of our price. So it would be $230. If he did pay $50 for that when he dropped it off, he would get that $50 back.
No, he didn't pay 50.
Yeah.
He originally thought it was just refurb, so we didn't do it that way.
Yeah. So I mean, it would be $230 for a swap. He would give us his unit, and it would be $230 for that unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to
I mean, we could do a little bit less since the price went up, but normally we wouldn't. Like we could just do 200. We could do 200 for this time.
we take this console from him, swap it for another console.
Right. And it would be $200, yeah.
Okay. And
Plus
then,
tax.
Is there like a no, I don't even ask that because there's such a wide variety of things that can go wrong with. He was wondering like a min max of what it could be like with repairing this or.
I mean, I charge $150 for HDMI port. If it needs the ESD booster, he's probably looking at like close to that $200 anyhow.
Okay.
Like maybe 170, 180, but it's going to be close to that if it's fixable. And if it's not, then he's paying $50 for like it to not be fixable.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a problem with this computer. It will not boot. Will not boot. And it did before, so it's odd. I could take the old battery out and see if that's causing it not to, because they did say that this battery doesn't work. Chicks Mobile Repair. What's up, Scoop? What's up, Kyle? I did see that, yeah. I did see the message, yeah. I'm not sure if I'll pick it up unless other people that I'm playing with pick it up as well, because we're still playing 7 days pretty heavily now. It's about to update. They're about to come out with that 2.0 update. Well then, all right, so let's see. This is a... Not sure why it changed to reggae music after I played my playlist. I'm not sure what that was all about. Guess we'll do White Bat now. Alright. I guess we could try the battery. It's an absolute pain in the ass to remove these batteries. All right.
I didn't tell him 200. I told him 210, which is just the
Okay.
price without the controller cables, and then the 20 for the cards for console and controller kit.
Okay.
But I didn't tell him that would be included. Take this Xbox.
All right. Cool. Yeah, that works. Ouch. Sweet. These ones are the ones that are hard to get out because there's not enough room to really get under it properly. Mama. Scheiße. Dang it. Aw, sorry to hear that, Eugenio. Yeah, sometimes they can be buttholes. Nice. Oh, you sent the invoice? Yeah. What did you put on it? What was the total? 550? So five. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah. I'll have to message him and let him know we did that. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Cool. That works. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Wow, those are tiny. Is that really Penelope? Wow. Alright, I don't think this is going to make a difference, but it's the only really other thing that I can try. Use the Schwartz. Damn, I was thinking I might be able to lay this in there and test this battery. But I don't know if I can do that. I really don't. Maybe. No, I don't think I can do that. Because it's not, yeah, I don't think I could do that. That means I got to take this battery out. I really don't think the battery can cause that to kernel, but to panic, but it's possible, I guess. I think it's going to have something to do with the water damage. Fart nuggets. Because this won't allow me to put it underneath that. This one has a less voltage than this one. That's interesting. So yeah, this one has 0.2 volts. This one has 0.1 volt. Dang it. Don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, because I can't get it to fold over it since this has to go under the board. Gosh darn it. Well, why is it kernel panicking? That's the question. And this is a, what is it? What year is this? This is a this is a 2018-2019. D, Command D. Oh, well, I guess it does go into the Apple hardware diagnostics. Looks like it is. Let's find out. Panic. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do really battery replacements, even on like ones that you can remove the battery. I always tell the people like I can do the battery replacement, but there's just too many times I get batteries that don't work. And then you gotta, you know, we waited for the battery, we, you know, the customer waited, we paid for it, and then you get it and it sucks. Yeah, the trackpads are actually really nice on these with the force touch. And alright, well it is booting up into, unless this is not diagnostic tools, we got the touch bar up and running. Let's see what it does. Okay, so now it's booting up normally. And the keyboard's not working? Nor the touchpad? No way. No way. No way. She's not happy though. She has full fan speed. Yeah, this thing's got issues. It's not just the bottom shell. Well, yeah, see, they told me that it was working. That's why we ordered this. And then when he came to drop it off, he said, oh, we turned it off and we didn't turn it on after the water damage. And I was like, well, that's a different story. So, yeah, this is not, it's not working. The keyboard isn't working and the touchpad isn't working, which means, and we got high fan speed, which means that it has an issue. Most likely from the water damage on the other side of the board there. Wonderful. Alright. Jesus. I don't think the keyboard's working at all. Nice, Mike. Karl Rossman. Well, now it's booting up normal. Maybe it just needed, let's see. See if the fans go high. Because now I don't hear the high fan speed, so. And it doesn't seem to be kernel panicking, which is odd, because I couldn't get it to boot without kernel panicking before. Oh, now it's full fan speed and it just shut off. So yeah, this thing's borked. And full fan speed. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. The keyboard doesn't even appear to be working. I can't even get it to boot on... let me try something here. I can't even get it to boot, so the motherboard's not even recognizing keyboard inputs with the new keyboard. So let me try one thing. I really would like to get it into the hardware diagnostics so it can do its test and tell me what the hell it's failing on, because it's definitely failing on something with that high fan speed. So, do this. Windows D? I'm not sure if it's Windows D or Alt D. See what happens.
Reballing is bullshit.
I need Kippy for my bunghole.
Made in China.
Nice, ET. Do it. Yeah, I don't think it's going into Apple hardware diagnostics. As soon as it loads the OS, it goes to high fan speed and then it restarts, which is an issue. Already spending too much time on this. It was supposed to just be a bottom shell replacement. And that's what we get for not taking the system in for diagnostic before we did anything on it. Take the customer's word for it that they just need the bottom shell, which is why you don't do that. You don't do that. We just need a keyboard. Well, how do you know? And looks like that came true. And it booted this time. Let's see. Yep, so this keyboard works. This one does not. So definitely an issue with the board. And of course this isn't going to work, which is of no help. Yeah. Keyboard works here, keyboard here does not. So let's try one more time. I guess we'll do Alt D this time. See if that does anything. Poopy nuts. What happened to the actual graphic? Hey, gaming, what's up? Yeah, it's not even going into... It's not even going into the hardware diagnostics. Oh, yeah, it did. It went into... Okay. Ah, that's terrible. Alright. Let me see, do I have another one of those USB-C adapters? I do not think I do. Alright, well, for the time being, what I'm going to do is take out... Oh, wow. Okay. Fantastic. Take out my wireless mouse and keyboard for the PC. And... Oh, it just restarted. Should not have done that. Yeah, alright, I'm done. This board has got a problem. Alright. Okay. Hey.
If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Come on, man.
All right. Well, unfortunately, at least hopefully they're able to get this thing booted up enough to get whatever data is left on here for them to do what they need to do, but I am done with it, and I lost money on it because I'm not charging them for the full repair. I'm charging for them for the part and $50 of my labor, which is definitely not worth it, but it is what it is. So I'm putting it back together, and they're going to come get it as is. Nice, dude. Oh, sweet, dude. Thank you for doing that. That was hecka quick.
Yeah, it's already ready to go.
That's awesome. Yeah. And then who packaged that? Did you do the shake test to make sure that it was nice and tight in there?
Oh, yeah.
Because the last one that we shipped got damaged.
Did it really?
Yeah. And I ended up giving them a free shell just because, you know, it's not necessarily our fault,
Yeah.
but
Who sent that one, you know?
ransom.
Oh, okay. I just gotta teach him how to pack it better.
Yeah, I mean, we packaged pretty much all of them the same way, so I don't really see that it's necessarily our fault. Plus, that one was so damaged that, I mean, they had to have thrown it and it landed on the corner. Like, it wasn't just a,
Yeah.
like, that case was demolished. So, and I know for a fact that we didn't package it, like, you know, awful.
Yeah.
So, it just sometimes it depends on who's carrying it, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
It's really
I don't know,
unfortunate,
I feel
but...
like USPS is the worst when it comes to package handling.
I don't know. I've seen them with all the carriers. I've seen it. Do I sell a lot of the flaps? Yeah, I do. This is a frame though, actually, for a MacBook or the lithophane. They say that people that work for UPS and FedEx say the same thing. So I don't know. I think all of them are bad, but I've actually had the best luck with USPS
Good day,
personally through here. Because for how many packages we shipped with USPS compared to UPS and FedEx, like I've had just as many packages damaged through FedEx and UPS, and we probably ship less than 1/8 of the stuff that we do through USPS. So we ship a lot more with USPS, and we've barely had any issues with them, and very little with UPS and FedEx, and we've had issues with them. So. Which means that the damage rate on UPS and FedEx is higher than USPS by far. Well. So when they come in, Kenny, to pick this up, I'm going to refund them down to $100. Down to 100, yeah. So they paid $236.88. So I'm refunding them $136.88, and you could just do it cash. And that's it.
All right, so we're refunding them 136.
Yeah, well, down to 100. So whatever their invoice says, you're refunding them the difference of 100. You know, from down to 100. So whatever that is. Yeah. Hey, Poorly. This one goes here. What's up, Pab? That's not right. Hmm. There we go. All right. Me? I'm a little irritated about this repair, yeah, but I'm not angry. I'm just a little irritated that I spent all this time on this and I'm not going to get paid on it because it didn't work out right. But I guess that's not really the customer's fault. I mean, I knew that it had been a water damaged system, but they had told me that it was working fine when they had it. They did, and it probably was. So it's my fault for not thinking, well, you know what? Water damage is one of those things that even though if it's working now, I could get the new part and just it, could not work when I get it. So, which is what happened. So, all right, that is not on there right. Water damage is a bitch. And there would have been any way to really test it anyhow, unless I got the new keyboard, since the other one was water damaged. The fan wasn't working and the keyboard and mouse weren't working. So there's really no way to test these things anyways, unless I would have gotten it into a new chassis. So either way, I should have made the customer aware of that. And usually I do. So I don't know if I did or didn't. I might not have noted it down that I did update the customer on that. So either way, I should have. So it's a lesson for me next time that, yeah, we can go ahead and try this, but if it doesn't work, we're going to still have to pay for the labor for me to put this in, which would be part of it, So it's all good, though. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Where is the pink one? Where is my blue? Yoink. Oh, must have died, or I must have turned it off. Mobby. We got this controller, which has a busted stick. I think we're doing both sticks, but it actually has this stick here is completely busted, so we are going to desolder these sticks. Huh. From what?
Choking on my own breath.
Choking on your bread?
Breath. I swallowed.
Oh. Huh.
I am hungry.
Sweet. Enjoy your break.
Can't decide if I want to here or if I want to eat at home.
Both.
I ate breakfast this morning, so I only get one more meal. That's why.
Well, you can make it a small meal here and a small meal at home. Sweet. Cheers, Pushy. Cheers, mate.
Pushing real good.
For sure. How was your break?
It was good. Went home and a buddy talked to me about wanting to possibly move in together, which might be the route to go if my roommate doesn't straighten out his thing.
Right. Whew, that's hot. Okay. You don't have brakes? I don't know. Somehow I don't believe that. Like legally, you don't have to have brakes? That's interesting. If it's true. Looks like I'm getting a new stick for that one. Okay. New nub. What's up? How we doing? Good. Nice. I can't complain. Just busy. Nice. How long is your summer break?
About 70-ish days.
Wow. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, neato. For what, Ellie? Oh, wow, pushy. That makes sense. Okay. I didn't even know even if it was, like, it's still... I'm surprised that that's something that you can even put in a contract, to be honest. Like, everybody needs some time off if they're working, 14-hour days. Or more, 12, 14, Actually, I'll leave that out for now. That's pretty crazy, though, pushy. But do you really get no breaks, or do they let you take time off if there's time to take off? Okay, yeah, so you do get sort of, they let you take a break if it allows it, so I'm assuming most of the time you do get to eat, take a break, even though it says in your contract that you get no breaks. Hey, Taylor. Okay. That's usually when we're on the phone. Are you on the phone, Ransom? Can you hang it up? Batman? Why'd he do that? Well, can you see if he's still even on the phone? Dude, man. Unbelievable, dude. Man, the boys are just making some dumbass mistakes lately. Wow. I don't know. Left a dude on hold. He put him on hold and then went on break. And left the phone just hanging there. Awesome. Dude was on hold for like at least 10 minutes, just chilling. Oh my god. Wow. And that's why you couldn't get through, Jeremy, because our phone was just chilling there on the counter with somebody on hold that we had no idea he was on hold because the person that put him on hold left. Oh my god. But yeah, when we're on the phone, it just goes to voicemail. Because we actually had a customer leave us a bad review because our phones were always busy. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a multiple PCI slots on his motherboard, so he could try the other one to see if it works. If he most likely, yeah. Yeah, we don't do any motherboard or graphics repair for that. Like, we don't do PCI slot replacements or graphics card repair. So either way, yeah. Yeah, I mean, some motherboards really do have, like, if it's a freaking tiny ass one, maybe he doesn't have another port. But if he's got another large port below the one that he was putting it in originally, he can try that other one. And then if that doesn't work, then, you know, probably his graphics card, yeah. Oh, man, why am I putting it back together? I need to calibrate it. I don't think this is one of the ones. We'll see. We'll see if it comes up as calibratable. No, I'm not able to do that, Jeremy. Man, Gamepad Tester sucks now. It has these ads that load up, and it takes forever for the ads to load, and it doesn't work properly until the ads load, because it's all choppy. Alright, let's just see here. Xbox. Let's see if this actually will calibrate through the app. I don't think it will. Jeremy. Test mode, configure. Yeah, you can't calibrate these ones. Nope. That's awesome, Jeremy. Yeah, they don't make the AGP slots. Been a long time since that. I'm just updating this controller real quick, and then we'll see. Might need to open it back up and do the resistor calibrations on it, because this one doesn't auto-calibrate, nor can you calibrate it through the Xbox app. Oh, there it is.
He wants to know how much he would charge to put the graphics card in the computer. It's basically the same thing. He said that he has good faith it's working. He took it out before transporting the PC. He just wants to make sure. He said he didn't know he scratched on the bits or something.
So he wants me to put the graphics card that he removed from his own computer back in his own computer.
He only removed it because he was transporting it from Washington to California.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he knows how to remove it and he knows how to put it in there. So he wants me to put it back into his computer? And he thinks that it'll work because I'm putting it into his computer? I don't understand. It's extremely easy to put a graphics card in the computer, and he obviously knows how to do it because he removed his graphics card. It'd be $50. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't make much sense. Like, if he took his graphics card out, tell him to put it back in. Like, yes, I can do it. If you to answer your question, unless it's a whole different computer that he's talking about, it just doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. But didn't he already put it back in? Because he said it's not working.
No. He said he wasn't sure when he removed it if he scratched the pin on it.
Oh.
So he's nervous to put it back in because of the way he removed it.
It's a lot easier to put it back in. Yeah, I would just say that you know, it's not really that difficult to do. But yes, if he doesn't feel comfortable doing it, then I can do it. Again, if he thinks that he might have damaged it, then you know, it could be that something doesn't work when I put it in. If he did, but yeah, we can do that. It would just be the diagnostic fee. Yeah.
Okay.
Weird. Okay. Test mode, more options. Yeah, there is no calibrate. Configure, no calibrate. Okay. So let's go back to the app here. Yeah, we're gonna need to put some resistors in for sure. So on this one, we need a left 100 and down 43. This one's going to need a right 100 and up 100. Left 100, down 43, right and up 100. Right and up 100, left 100, down at 43. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know how long he was on hold for, but I would say it's about 10 minutes, yeah. Unreal, dude. Huh?
And this part I always forget. I know how to
Is this for the MacBook?
Yeah, this is for the new one. That wasn't broken, it was just the brightness button.
Oh, so you would just go back to the main screen and say, no. Yeah, you go to the main screen here. Hate online stuff. So annoying. So main screen, new. What? Oh yeah, they're ridiculously tiny. So you go new. Refund receipt. And then when it pops up with the refund receipt, left and down and no, it's right and up, left and down. When it decides that it wants to work, there it goes. Yeah, so it says that the payment is relating to an existing invoice or sales receipt. Select the invoice or sales receipt from all sales and process your refund there. I just don't know if that works, so we can check it. So sales transactions, and you can search for his name. So what was the name?
Robert Cameron.
Robert
Cameron. Sorry.
Cameron. So click on that, and we have this. So we have paid. Let's see. So you can click on this. Yeah, I don't know what the heck it's talking about. Let's see if we view their invoice. I wish it was that easy, because that's what I always try to do, but it never lets us actually do that. So once we load this up, more actions, refund. So I guess you can do it, but you're supposed to be able to do it from the invoice, more actions, refund.
I think that's what I was doing too last time I tried to refund this way. It just kind of keeps clicking and nothing happens.
Yep. Yeah, so then you got to do it the way that I said. Yeah, go back to the new refund receipt, his name, make sure it says cash drawer, and then do it, and it's $50. Under you just type in it's a repair refund for laptop that didn't have an issue, and then $50, and then give him $50 cash, and hit save, and it should be good. So left and down, right and up, right? I think I had it the right way. I do forget now. Let me double check. Yeah, left and down, right and up. Okay. Hold on. That's the wrong stick. Left stick is the right stick. You got it, Ransom? Yeah. Okay, left it down and then actually, yeah, left and down and then no, if it's because it's a refund receipt, so you'd be refunding them plus $50.
Okay, and once I save it, it'll switch over to the total amount refunded because it still says 0 on that part.
I don't know. We barely ever do refunds, so I'm not really familiar with it. How you doing?
Because I got the repair I did a little.
Yeah. Usually I just don't do that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So that doesn't happen.
Yeah, you usually don't do it.
Alright, let me just see if that stick is working good now. How did you get some food?
No, we gotta go home.
Alright. I don't know why now it doesn't really want to connect to my controller. Be nice if it did. Man, what is going on here? Can you please plug